Olympus. My name is Zeus, and I will be your host today. As top god here, I can assure you that we are very, very powerful. But we also have our share of quirks. We guys can be silly, angry, or even downright jealous of you humans.
Not me. No human could ever be as beautiful and popular as I am. And if they ever tried, they'd be in big trouble.
See what I mean? Now today I'm going to tell you a story about a young woman named Psyche who had a sad luck of being born more beautiful than...
What?
Sorry, I mean almost as beautiful as Aphrodite here. The story has a lot of twists and turns, so stay close with me. Scene 1, Sisterly Love. When Psyche was born, her parents couldn't believe what a cute baby she was.
She's such a cute little baby, I can't believe it.
Who's daddy's little schmoogly woogly? Who's the cutest baby? Who's the cutest baby?
As she grew up, everyone admired Psyche's amazing beauty. Everyone, that is, except her sisters.
What's she got that I don't have? Why should so many men have crushes on her when I'm clearly more sophisticated and elegant?
And what about me? I don't deserve to be in the shadow of our little sister either. Makes her think she's so great.
But Psyche didn't have a swelled head for all the attention. And when suitors came from all over Greece to ask her to marry them, she didn't even want to be bothered.
Psyche, you're so beautiful.
Psyche, I love you.
Do these guys always have to follow me wherever I go? I can't even go down the well with 10 of them following me. I wish they'd just go away.
Aphrodite couldn't have agreed more with Psyche's wish. She knew the men following her around had forgotten about her and her need for worship.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a human who's competing with the gods. Where's that son of mine?
Right here, Mom, and may I say you look stunning today?
Don't try to butter me up. I've got a job for you. Go shoot one of those little magic arrows into Psyche and make her fall in love with a tree, or a rock, or a skunk. That'll teach her a lesson.
Anything you say, Mom, I'll be back in 2 shakes of a centaur's tail.
Good.
But when the winged archer flew to Psyche's home and got a better look at her, he had a change of heart.
Wow, she's even prettier than... No, I better not say that. I can't make her fall in love with a skunk. I'll just put this arrow away and go home.
As Cupid went to put the arrow away, though, he accidentally jabbed his finger with the arrow tip.
Yeah, son of a Pegasus.
Now, according to the magic arrow's rules, Cupid was not for sure to fall in love with the first person he saw. That person was the beautiful human Psyche. It was his mother's worst nightmare, but he was never going to let her know. Instead, he went to the god, Apollo, the god of the sun and fortune-telling. Scene 2, Cupid's scheme. It wasn't long before Psyche's big stream of marriage proposals dried up. Almost like magic, you might say.
Well, I guess there is some justice in the world.
Yeah, we both married rich princes, but our darling little sister hasn't landed anyone yet. Too bad. I'm all broken up about it.
Yeah, right.
Psyche's parents did now fear that the gods now hated their youngest daughter for some reason. So they too went to the god, Apollo, for help.
Dad, I'm sorry, but your daughter's fate isn't a happy one. She's destined to be the bride of, well, I hate to tell you, a monster with wings on the top of a mountain. If you guys want the god to be happy, you're going to have to leave her right over there by the side of that mountain.
Now, Apollo's story wasn't true, of course. Cupid had told Apollo to say those things, but her parents did not know that. With broken hearts, they took Psyche to the mountainside.
Goodbye, dear.
I'm so sorry. Bye.
Psyche fought hard to keep up her guard, but the dark and cold were more than she could stand. A magical breeze picked her up and carried her to a hidden valley. When she woke up, she found herself on the steps of a huge golden mansion.
Where am I? Hello? Is anyone home? Can someone please tell me whose house this is?
This is your house, Psyche, and I'm the husband the gods have chosen for you. I love you, Psyche.
You're the monster?
Well, actually, I'm pretty okay looking, and I am not a monster.
Then come out and let me see you.
No, I want you to love me for who I am and not what I look like or who my family is. I'll come visit you at night when the house is dark, but if you try to see me, all of this will be ruined and we'll have to go our separate ways.
We gods can be a little shy around humans. We prefer to be known from afar, which can be a problem if you happen to be married to a human.
All right, husband, I have to trust what you say.
Scene 3, the light of the lamp. So the two lived quite happily in their new home. They talked all day, but Cupid didn't stop hiding himself until night had darkened the house. Things were going along amazingly well until Psyche began to miss her family.
Are you happy, sweet Psyche?
Yes, everything is quite lovely, but
But what? Tell me the problem, and I promise I'll fix it.
I want to see my sisters again. Can they please visit me here?
Your sisters? No way. They'll ask way too many questions.
But you've already promised. Is your word meaningless?
All right. They can come. Just don't tell them anything about me.
So it was arranged. Before long, the sisters were reunited.
Psyche, we thought you might be dead, but look at you, living in this house. That husband of yours must be a rich monster.
Tell all, Psyche. And by the way, where is that husband of yours? Does that monster mistreat you?
He's not a monster. He's a prince. He's away visiting his dad on important business. Psyche, just look at all these jewels you have. What a collection. Thank you. My husband's been collecting jewels for years now. He's on an expedition to buy more.
I thought you said he's a young prince visiting his dad.
He is. Well, sort of. He collects jewels when he's not busy being a prince.
Her sisters could tell that Psyche was making up stories. They insisted on the truth.
We insist on the truth. I don't know the truth exactly. I know my husband is generous and kind, but I've never seen him. You've never seen him?
I wish I could say that about my husband.
He won't show himself to me during the day. He says that we shouldn't worry about appearances. Whoa, listen, sister. Who says you're not married to a bloodthirsty monster? He could eat you alive at any moment. You've got to find out who he is.
She's right. Tonight when your husband's asleep, sneak over to him with the lamp and get a good look.
But make sure you have a dagger in your hand. That way you can protect yourself if he tries to attack you.
Good luck.
You're gonna need it.
That night, Psyche did as her older sister had suggested. She tiptoed over to her husband, got the dagger ready, and then raised the lighted lamp over him.
Oh my God, it's Cupid. I'm married to the god of love.
Her hand started shaking. The dagger fell from her trembling fingers, and a drop of hot lamp oil splashed on the Cupid's shoulder. That was some alarm clock.
Yow! So you didn't listen to me. Well, now that you've seen me, goodbye.
No, Cupid, please.
In a flash, Cupid and the house were gone. Psyche found herself sitting alone in an empty field. Realizing what she had lost, she began to cry. Scene 4, proving her love. Psyche wasn't the sort of person to sit around and feel sorry for herself. She searched high and low for Cupid, and finally learned that he had gone back to live at his mother's house. Psyche dreaded having to speak with the great goddess of beauty, but in the end, she went to the temple of Aphrodite to pray for Cupid's return.
Well, look who it is. Don't you think you've caused enough trouble already?
Please, goddess, tell me where I can find my husband.
I've locked him up safe and sound so he can recover from the nasty burn you gave him. You don't deserve to be my son's bride.
Please don't talk to me like that.
Are you willing to take a few tests to see if you deserve him?
Yes, of course.
Then here's the first test.
Aphrodite picked up 3 huge bags, each filled with a different kind of grain, and dumped them all out on the ground.
I want you to pick up each grain and put it into its exact bag, and I want all the grains picked up by sundown. Got it?
Yes.
Ha!
I'll never get this done. I'll never get my Cupid back.
Just then, a troop of ants heard Psyche's cry.
Come on, fellow ants. Let's pitch in and help this boy Peaches. Thank you.
No problem, kid.
The ants swarmed over the pile of grain, Little by little, grain by grain, they filled the sacks. By sunset, the job was finished, much to Psyche's joy and Aphrodite's disgust.
So you did okay on the easy test.
There's more?
Of course. See? Why, over there, those lovely gold-colored sheep. I want you to collect some of their pure golden wool and bring it back to me. Just don't get too badly gored by their wicked horns while you're out there.
Ow! Psyche set out at once toward the sheep's meadow. Scissors in her hand, she was just about to chase after a little lamb to give it a haircut when she heard a voice.
Hey, whoa, don't try it, kid.
Who said that?
That'd be me, down here by your foot, sticking out of the water.
A reed?
Yeah, you got it. Tall grass loves shallow water. That's me.
Now a piece of grass is telling me what I'm supposed to be doing?
Hey, listen, check out their horns. Those golden sheep will tear you apart in a second if you try to go near them.
Then how am I supposed to get some of their wool?
Here's what you do. They've been running through some brambles. While they're sleeping, just run up to those thorn bushes and collect the bits of wool they've left hanging there. That way you get your wool without getting stuck.
Thank you. I'll be careful where I walk from now on.
Yeah, no problem, kid. See you around.
Aphrodite was furious when Psyche returned with the golden wool. She kept on giving the young beauty more horrible tasks to complete, but each time, some plant or animal took pity on her and lent her a hand. Finally, Aphrodite gave her an empty box.
I want you to take this box to the queen of the underworld and bring back some of her beauty.
The underwear?
Underwear. The underworld, you nincompoop.
Oh.
Persephone, as you might know, is the queen of the underwear. The underworld. It's a place where all the dead go. It's not a place for live people, that's for sure. Well, Psyche managed to get by all the fierce and terrible guards and into the court of the queen. She even convinced the queen to give up some of her beauty. Then the trouble started.
I wonder what the Persephone's beauty secret is. Maybe it can help me because all these tasks can be really hard on the skin.
She opened the box just a peep. Instantly, a foul, powerful wind rushed into her face.
Help! Help! I can't breathe!
She fell to the ground, overpowered by the fiends that began forcing her back toward the underworld for good. Luckily, Cupid appeared just at that moment.
My mother knows how to lock a door, but she always forgets to lock the window. Psyche, I'm coming!
He raced over to his bride, closed the dangerous box, and revived Psyche with his special godly powers.
Just what has my mother been making you do?
It's a long story.
When Cupid heard how Psyche had tried to win him back, his love for her grew even deeper. As soon as he could, he brought up to me, Zeus, and asked a special favor.
O King of the gods, please make my bride a god like the rest of us. I want her not only to be my bride, but also my partner. She can help me with all the young lovers out there in the world.
So I said, so be it, and gave Psyche a cup full of nectar, our special drink here at Mount Olympus. As she took a sip, she became a god. That night, Olympus